Fantastical Meows, and I'm here with Chris the cat guy, and today we will be building a cat shelter for our community cats. Here's some easy materials that you can use to build it. Alright, so we got a box cutter to cut the holes, styrofoam for insulation, or we could use straw. Not hay, because hay can get all wet and moldy. We're using measuring tape to make the holes, and duct tape. Step 1 is to make a 6-inch hole, 2 inches from the bottom. And step 2 is to make the same hole on the side for an emergency exit, I guess. If a predator comes from there or they're sleeping and they need a quick exit, they can just come out here instead of going out the front entrance. As you can see, we've duct taped the entire circle so it doesn't catch on to our furry friends. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's nice and smooth. Now that we have all their holes cut and taped up so they're smooth, get a smaller bin, do the exact same thing. Now it's time to keep our furry friends warm. So we should put a thin layer of straw on the bottom. Put the bin in like so. Now that we got straw on the bottom, now we can pack the sides full of straw. Next step is to lay some more straw down for like a layer of bedding so that they can still keep warm. Now that we have our smaller box top on, we should, before we secure it completely, you should put more straw on top of it and then put the big layer on. Now that we got our thin layer of straw on top of the bin, we can finally secure it and yeah. Now, our last step is to make sure that it doesn't blow off by putting duct tape all the way around it so it doesn't blow off in the windy. Now that we've got it done pretty much, we need to make sure that it's not sitting on the ground by using bricks, pallets, stones, pretty much anything that can level it, and make sure that it's not wobbly so that it can't, like when they go in, it doesn't tip over. Here's another easy way to make another cat shelter if you don't have any straw. You can use styrofoam. You can tape it to the sides like we did, and usually we put like packing peanuts or more styrofoam on the bottom, but since we have straw, we put more straw on the bottom like this. But at this point we don't need a second box, so like if you don't have a second box, you can also do this easy way. And you can also tape styrofoam to the top like that and then put that on top. Now we just secure the top like we did that last one. Now you follow these simple instructions, you got 2 perfectly good cat shelters for less than $20 that you can, for an entire winter long, this can last. And now we're done with our cat shelter.